Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Tuesday, May 24th, 2016, around 4:20 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's been cloudy most of the day, rain showers this morning, just a damp day. Tomorrow it's going to be real warm. Some places could reach 90. The humidity is going to be back and going to be a lot warm up to like Saturday, then like Sunday and Monday, seasonable temperatures. Taste of summer, which is good. Some news to report. The Boston Bruins signed defenseman Kevin Miller to a 4-year contract extension worth $10 million, so that's good news. The Pittsburgh Penguins are going to start goaltender Matt Murray tonight. Matt Murray for Game 6 against Lightning in Tampa. This is a do or die game for the Penguins. If they lose tonight, they're eliminated. And also, the NFL has awarded the next 3 Super Bowls. Super Bowl 53 will be held in Atlanta, GA. Super Bowl 54 will be held in Miami, and Super Bowl 55 will be held in Los Angeles. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about the MLB on TBS. The MLB has been on the Superstation. It used to be the Superstation for many, many years. Currently, it broadcasts 13 Major League Baseball games, regular season games, plus some of the postseason. Background on the Major League Baseball on TBS. It goes back in the mid-1970s when it was Channel 17 in Atlanta. In 1973, it started to carry Atlanta Braves baseball games. And when Ted Turner bought Channel 17 in Atlanta, he decided to make it the Superstation. And in 1977, the Braves games was shown coast to coast on cable television with Pete Van Wieren and Skip Caray calling the games. For many, many years, the Braves were one of the worst teams in the National League, but they got a big following because fans could see them throughout the country. And only maybe 1 or 2 times the Braves were actually good during that time period. In 1988, TBS showed the Baseball All-Star Gala from Cincinnati. They were going to show the Home Run Derby and the skills competition, but it was raining in Cincinnati that day, and Larry King hosted the All-Star Gala, and also they had Craig Sager do some interviews. And when the Braves got better in the 1990s, they had a big following on TBS. In 1994, TBS had offered Major League Baseball a proposal to have some Division Series games on the cable network, but it was turned down. And in 1996, they tried to get some regular season games on TBS or TNT, but that was shut down. And the Braves, games continued on. They added Joe Simpson and Don Sutton to the broadcast, and once in a while Ernie Johnson Jr. was on there and Ernie Johnson Sr. In 2003, it was rebranded Major League Baseball on TBS, but they still showed the Braves games. They had Erin Andrews in her first national television job as the studio host of MLB on TBS, and also Chip Caray joined the crew, and they got phased out Skip Caray and Pete Van Wieren from the national broadcast. And in 2006, Major League Baseball signed a deal with TBS to carry the exclusive, the Division Series plus 1 League Championship Series game series, alternating with the American League and National League every year. It was a 7-year contract, and it would take effect in 2007, the playoffs, and in 2008, the Major League Baseball regular season games on Sundays, and Braves games were discontinued after 2007 on TBS. That was a sad moment. And also, part of that deal, the Major League Baseball on TBS, they got rights to any tie-breaking games for division titles or wild cards. And Chip Caray became the number one play-by-play announcer on the MLB on TBS. Plus, during the playoffs, they added such announcers as Don Orsillo and Dick Stockton and Brian Anderson, among others. The regular season games were non-exclusive, and meaning that if it was St. Louis and the Chicago Cubs, St. Louis market and Chicago market did not see the MLB on TBS. It was replaced by HLN. Originally, there was going to be a backup game, but TBS decided not to have one. And also there was rumors that they were going to show the Major League Baseball games on Memorial Day and 4th of July and Labor Day, because ESPN stopped showing like games on that day because they had other commitments to other sports, but they didn't. In 2010, Chip Caray was dumped by TBS. He went back to do the Braves baseball games for FSN South and Sports South, which is now Fox Sports South and Fox Sports Southeast. Ernie Johnson was promoted to the number one play-by-play announcer for the MLB on TBS. He did some regular season games, but not a full slate. They bounced around Dick Stockton and Brian Anderson for that job, and Matt Winer became the studio host for the MLB on TBS, which they used MLB On Deck for the pre-game show and the post-game show inside the MLB, which included studio analyst Cal Ripken Jr., David Wells, Tony Gwynn, and a few others. They had some mishaps on the MLB on TBS in 2008. About 20 minutes of Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Rays and the Red Sox weren't shown. Instead, it was a rerun of the Steve Harvey Show, which TBS owned the rights to. And in 2012, TBS got rights to the wild card game for the American League and National League, but they had to give up 2 Division Series games to MLB Network, 1 American and 1 National. And in 2014, a new deal was signed for like MLB on TBS to continue to the 2021 season. The regular season games were reduced from 26 to 13 being held the second half of the year. MLB on TBS had like the All-Star Selection Show from 2007 to 2013. That was gave up for them. Plus, they would alternate every year with Fox Sports and Fox Sports 1 Division Series and League Championship Series games for the American League and National League. And currently on MLB on TBS, the play-by-play announcers are Ernie Johnson and Brian Anderson and Dick Stockton on occasion, and the color analysts are like Ron Darling, Dennis Sacklesy, and a few others. Matt Winer is the roving reporter, and also Jamie Maggio, the other one. And the studio, they have Casey Rogers on there, and also they have Gary Sheffield and Pedro Martinez. And the MLB on TBS is pretty awesome in my humble opinion, and they will probably continue to do better on it because they have great studio productions, because they use it for Studio J, which they have the Inside the NBA set there, and also the college basketball set there. So it's good, the MLB on TBS, and they have a great theme song. Do 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 do. And that's about it on that. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, the final personality profile in May, which will be about Hockey Hall of Famer Clark Gillies. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO Oxen has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutt is so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swansea rocks. Elizabeth Hutt is so awesome. And Linda Church is such a cougar. And in the words of Dee Patel last week, no bus. See you later, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Bye now.